Welcome to With the First Pick. We're going team by team to build a perfect 7-round mock draft. Who's on the clock today? We're breaking down the New England Patriots' biggest needs, best fits, and sleeper picks that could make their draft. And by the time we're done, you'll have a complete blueprint for how they can dominate draft weekend. It's time to get on the clock. Let's build a perfect draft. I'm Ryan Wilson. That's Emory Hunt. New England Patriots, Emory, have their quarterback in Drake May. They are picking 4th overall. And in this mock draft simulation, we got Cam Ward 1st, Travis Hunter 2nd, Armand Mimbu 3rd to the Giants. We'll see what happens with Armand. I love him, but I don't know if he's going that high. And then pick 4, the New England Patriots are on the clock. What do you want to do here? Mike,
yeah,
we got some choices.
I came into this draft automatically wanting to go get Travis Hunter because I had a plan. I had an old speech ready, but let's go Abdul Carter. Man, him on that defense with great goodness. That was an easy one. Ran up there and made that selection.
So this Mike Vrabel defense is going to allow 3 to 4 points a game, it looks like. They got Milton Williams. They signed Carlton Davis. They got Harold Landry. They got Christian Gonzalez coming back healthy, and now Abdul Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck to you.
All right. Let's go wide receiver.
Pick 38. They have Matt Collins they signed. He's going to be wide receiver 3 or 4, so they certainly need some help there. Jalen Polk last year, 2nd-round pick. You can never have enough receivers.
And you have the kid out of UCF, too. That's really good, too. Let's go to tackle because receiver is kind of deep here. See what we can grab to help.
So Donovan Jackson is more of a guard than tackle, but he had to play left tackle for Ohio State this year. Ursary out of Minnesota, Josh Connolly Jr., insane athleticism out of Oregon, left tackle, did some right tackle snaps at the Senior Bowl. What gets you going here?
Let's go Connolly. Again, let's add the tackle, help the quarterback out, and continue rolling on this draft.
Yep, Verdarian Lowe was a tackle last year, and in terms of athleticism compared to Josh Connolly, it's like you and me. I'm going to smoke you in a 40-yard dash. Connolly has a chance to be special. It's just going to take a little time, and that's okay. But you want to get him in the building and start working with him. All right, next up, pick 69.
Scatterbo. I love it. And here's the thing. Scatterbo will run the football. He'll catch the ball. I'm a big fan of Scatterbo. I know they have some guys there, but they tend to fall out of favor a lot with their
you get in the doghouse if you fumble the ball in New England. And Ramondre Stevenson suffered that last season. So Scatterbo does everything right. The only question is how long can you continue to do it at such a high level? But I don't hate that pick, especially at this range here. All right, next up, pick 77. This is the pick from the Falcons. What are you going to do?
Let's go receiver. Let's stop toying around and get help for young Drake May. Savion Williams, we love versatility. Isaiah Bond, Vrabel, he has a track record. Horton is pretty silky smooth. I would say let's go with Isaiah Bond, man. Let's roll the dice. Let's talent over everything.
Yep, he has the talent. It's just going to be the other stuff and how teams view that. But when he's healthy, he's an absolute difference maker. So they get him at pick 77. Next up, pick 105 in the 4th round now.
Let's go with Tez Johnson. Why not? Let's double up. Speedy, explosive, with the ball in his hands. I don't care if he's built like a sour punch straw. Let's get him.
So he weighed in the 150s, I believe. He ran 4.51-ish, but that is not his game. Short area quickness is his game, and he's going to get open underneath consistently because that's what he does well. Pick 145 here. We're now in round 5. What do you want to do, Emory?
Tyler Batty out of BYU, dominant up front. He's probably married, probably has kids coming out of BYU. We know how they roll out that way. So I will say Batty is someone that can play across the defensive front, gives you more versatility inside the ball.
He is built like someone you would make in a lab to play in Madden to dominate off the edge. And I think you're right about all those things coming out of BYU. Older, good kid, so on and so forth, but also can absolutely outmuscle anyone you line up in front of him. Pick 219 here. We're now in round 7, 3 picks to go.
Nose tackle. Let's see what we got on the nose. It's been a quietly good nose tackle crop this year, too, in the draft class. Let's see what we can get in terms of big body guys. Not saying Vince Wilfork. Jackson, Florida, let's do it.
Yep, Cam Jackson. Again, another under the radar, which is hilarious when you're 300 plus, but he's a good, solid player, consistent. And in this defense, he doesn't have to play right away. You can rotate him in and keep everyone fresh. It's a win for everyone. All right, next up, pick 219.
Let's go to tight end. Let's see what
pick 222. Excuse me, we just had pick 219. All right, what we got?
Sniff around the tight end position. Gadsden. I love pro pedigree, bloodlines. I would say Rondé Gadsden would be a nice pick here. Gives another weapon. There's no more excuses for Drake May.
All right. Emory has declared no more excuses for Drake May. Final pick in this draft for the New England Patriots, pick 240.
Oh, wow. All right, let's go back to defensive line or offensive line. I'm sorry. I
All
like
right. Clay Webb, Josh Gray at Oregon State, Xavier Truss out of Georgia, played on that Georgia team. Trey Weddick is a guy that I like.
Marcus Ware gives you someone that can play center or guard, dominated at Montana State. We saw him play a full 16-game season and go out there and dominate the week of work at the East-West Shrine Bowl. I will go with Marcus Ware out of Montana State. Love that he put together should have been at the Combine. Love that he put together a really good season this year for the Bobcats.
Yeah, and the Patriots, perhaps more than a lot of other teams, are not afraid to lean into FCS talent and find them the most out of those players, sometimes draft them higher than other folks think. All right, here it is. Perfect draft class for the New England Patriots. Abdul Carter, layup. Josh Connerly Jr., athletic offensive lineman out of Oregon, helps them there. Cam Scadaboo, one of the best players in college football the last few years out of Arizona State. Isaiah Bond is still available in round 3. When he is healthy and his mind is focused, he is absolutely electric, as is Tez Johnson out of Oregon. Tyler Batty, edge rusher out of BYU at depth there. Cam Jackson, Florida defensive tackle. I feel like he's going to have a chance to be a situational guy and do a lot of things that he did at showed up on tape for the Gators. Arondé Gatson, Bloodlines out of Syracuse, adding depth there to the Marcus Ware to Montana State, the final pick for the New England Patriots. That wraps up the perfect New England draft class. Make sure to subscribe to NFL on CBS on YouTube and download with the first pick wherever you get your podcasts, and stay tuned for more perfect mock drafts because we're hitting all 32 picks.